What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, we are going to work on the BMW for the last time. Finally, this thing is going goodbye. So for those of you who have been watching the channel for a little bit, you'll probably recognize the BMW behind me, maybe not all the stuff on top of it, because now it's a coat rack. Drew got this BMW, man, like maybe 4 years ago now. It was a trade for one vehicle to this vehicle. It was going to be a drift car, started the work on it, and then we all kind of lost interest in it. I have the RTR Spec 2 and the F-150. Drew's got the El Camino. So this really is low on our radar, and this isn't the type of vehicle that we normally go for. He's kind of a GM guy. I'm very much a Ford guy. So stepping into the realm of Euros, this is really it for us. Maybe it wasn't the best example to start with. Who knows? But we've gotten this far into it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to button up the brake system on it, start putting things back together, get this thing on the ground so it can go to its new owner. So for the 11 of you that watched the previous video, you guys will know that I put these brakes on to the wrong side. So I'm going to have to start off by taking these wheels off, flipping the brakes around so we can finish up the e-brake installation. So like I said, I put these on here onto the wrong side. If you look up in here, we can see where our bleeder valve is, right underneath this thing here, okay? So on the opposite side of that is where we have to input our brake line. So you can kind of see how that might be a little bit of a problem since we're not going to be able to fit it up underneath here to angle it properly. So we're going to flip these around to the proper side, get these all put in place. So after searching around for sockets for far too long, I ended up getting this caliper off. I went ahead and I put the brake line on it now for when I transfer it over to the other side. So the problem was, if I can get this around here, it was sitting like this, so the brake line would have had to have gone up that way and curved back around, and you can see how that'd be a problem. So when we get over to the other side, it's gonna sit like this, bleeder at the top. Here we go, wraps around, connects up to the line, piece of cake, easy peasy. So I'm gonna go ahead and do all of this because I know you guys don't wanna watch it because only 11 of you watched it last time I did it. So we're gonna fast forward once I'm done with this and then move on to the next thing. As you can see, flat tire and all, the car is back on the ground underneath. I didn't really do a whole lot. I put the exhaust back up where it needs to go. I did put the transmission brace, and there's a brace that goes across right in front of the transmission near the back of the engine. I put that back in place. The exhaust, there's a mount right there-ish that goes in there. It never really had a bolt there, but it is sitting there. And then I now have the dual caliper setup actually completed officially. So if you guys check right here, we have our brake line that goes down in through here from the bottom over there to our hard line. It's flexible right here. It'll move around a little bit. You can probably secure it a little bit better. Then we got our bleeder up top. This here was not easy because where this line goes, there's also a bolt right here. And with the light, you might be able to see it. So right there, at least it was a hex, but it was still a wicked angle to try and get it from here to here to be able to make it go. Bolt up top went in a lot easier this time than it did first time around, but the setup is now complete, ready to sell. Well, there we have it. For the first time in a long time, the BMW is back down on the ground. One flat tire, so that's not horrible. Riding at quite the steep angle since we've done all of our changes. Might need to just adjust the suspension, which I don't have to worry about because I am selling it. Starting to get the car out of the garage here. If you guys notice, definitely a little sketch. I didn't even find the tow hook for this, so that's actually from a C-clamp that I have in the house. So fingers crossed. That angle, not too bad though. So far, not so bad. But the issue is, I'm doing this by myself. This thing doesn't have an e-brake. The transmission can't go into gear. So stopping is gonna be a little tricky. So we might end up using the F-150. I will say the thing that's helping me get this out of here the easiest though, is that eBay angle kit. Not gonna lie. It made it pitching it over towards the wall real easy. Hopefully it'll make getting it past the F-150 just as easy. We'll see though. What's going on there, you doing? Welcome to Jordan Bob's Low Discount Vehicles. We got dogs, we got bikes, we got cars, and we got one for you this weekend. It's a BMW 328IS, and let me tell you, buckaroo, this thing is grip ready. And don't wait too long, because it's gonna be gone soon. Right now, I have the car on a charger, trying to hopefully get some type of charge in it so that I can show that the car does start. I posted it up on Facebook yesterday around noon, and I've already had like 25 people hit me up. Have somebody here right now, says they're coming with a trailer to pick it up, so we'll see, hopefully, fingers crossed, this will be theirs now, and they can turn that into a great drift project for them or whoever they want to build it for. Look, RTR, F-150, Sea-Doos. No BMW. This thing sold yesterday. I was able to get it to someone who I think is really gonna enjoy it. He's a 17-year-old kid from here in Houston, and he's really looking at getting into drifting. He's into auto mechanics. He does a lot of his own work, and I know that has gone to a good home. So thank you very much for your purchase. Thank you for helping me clear out some space. And now we get to start on the F-150. So the next project, we're gonna start looking at the frame on this truck and breaking down everything that we need to do to start doing a refresh, or do we need to scrap that and start with a new one? So thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because you're gonna wanna watch this stuff. If you guys missed our Supercar rally video that happened on Tuesday, watch it. If you hit the bell notifications, you'll get notified every time that stuff comes out, and you won't miss any of that 812 F12 action. So thank you guys so much. Give the video a big thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.